Hello and welcome back. We have some more Kusnick Museum Hot Packs for the day before Thanksgiving. Hope you have a great holiday tomorrow. 4, 5, 6. That one's awfully thick. That's what she's 7, 8, 9, and 10. We usually get through 10 of these a week. Josh Kusnick Museum and Prospect Reports over on Facebook. I always leave a link to Josh's page. He sells these. I think this is Series 9, 2025 Series 9. Generally, you get one rookie card, one Hall of Famer, and at least one hit per pack. Let's get to it. Been seeing a lot of these Fleer Hall of Famers. Oliva, Schmidt, Palmer, love those cards. Adam Piot on the minor league, and here's the hit already, Fritz Peterson. About to exchange wives with his teammate. Fritz Peterson, nice on the Swell Greats. Vita Blue on the 87 Topps remake. Mr. Fisk, Jim Catfish Hunter. Dick Allen, finally in the Hall of Fame. Roger Maris. Jason Kendall, nice card there on the Bowman's Best. Topps Fusion. Dave Malicki. Kendall had a really great career. Giuseppe Chiaramonte. Darnell Stinson, gone too soon. Gil Mechi. Randy Wolf. Christian Guzman. Randy Wolf again. And Christian Guzman again. First pack over and done. Arthur Rhodes on the Topps Chrome. Merkin Valdez. Javier Guzman. Ortiz on the Bowman. Aubrey Huff. Jason Frazier. Al Rosen here on the Upper Deck. Is that 93? No, 94. 94 Upper Deck. Al Rosen. Mr. Batting Crown himself. There's Joe Pinero. Brian Pena. Jody Garou. Dave Crothers. Ichiro. One name right there. You like the Ichiro cards. 2004. Just put that up there. It's not a autographed, not live ink anyway. Jerry Bunderman, Luis Gonzalez, Bobby Abreu, Dan Geis, Matt Cada, Kurt Schilling, he may be in someday, Preston Wilson, Jim Thome, great swing, Jeff Salazar. All right. Kevin Millwood, this is the thick one. Oh, it's full of Topps Chrome cards. Melvin Mora, Reed Johnson, David Hardsma, Jason Jennings, Willie Moe, Billy Pierce with the extra inscriptions. 7 times All-Star, 1943 World Series champs. And that says Tigers. Pretty cool card there. Billy Pierce, that's one of Troy the Dealmaker Kernan's favorite players. Yusei Kikuchi. Best name of all time to say. There's Juan Gone with the Tigers. Not real happy there. He's told that story several times. We waited for him after a Tigers game in Lakeland and wasn't too happy. Adrian Brown, Jose Ortiz, Adam Piot, Tony Fontana. That's a name straight from Matthew Peterson, David Newhan, The Sopranos, Norm Charlton, Jerome Walton, and John Olerud Topps Gold. Pretty cool card there. More Topps Chrome here. Topps are Marquise Grissom, Tim Redding, Jack Pizza Cust, Chipper Jones playing the outfield, Edgar Renteria. Back to some others. Mike Piazza there. Fernando Cortez, Brett Boone, Leo Nunez. Called him Sticks. Aramas Ramirez, Tim Stouffer's Stuffing, Chinman Wang. Here's B.J. Ryan, left-handed pitcher for the O's. Noma, Brian Pilkington, Adam Greenberg. We need to send to him to get that signed. Got hit in the head and broke his skull on his first and only big league at bat. Maglio Ordonez, Shannon Stewart, Rudy Guillen, don't call me Ozzy, Joel Zumaya, and George Sherrill. Next up, Demetrius Heath, Bar, Jason Don't Call Me Bill Bates. Mark Stratomaster. Dave Justice has been served. File an appeal immediately. Hideo, no more. No more. No more. There's Robert Stratton. He of the steroid use in the late 90s, minor leagues. Robert Stratton. Bubba Trammell. Anyway, that's what the Charleston Alley Cats were saying about him. Zenith, Tony Gwynn. That's a pretty cool card. Here's the hit. David, Don't Call Me Lance Parrish. Also a catcher, much like Lance. Don't tell me Lance is his dad. Son of Major League catcher, Lance Parrish. That's pretty amazing. Dan Pasqua, second hit in this pack. We'll take it. Dan Forward Pasqua. Buck O'Neill, the great Hall of Famer. Shannon Stewart. Troy Glaus. Mike Ruben Kincaid. Gil Michi. Tim Raines. Don't call me Tim Raines Jr. Mike Buddy. He's my buddy. Garrett Stevenson. Curtis Granderson. Bowman. That's pretty cool. Dennis El Presidente, Melvin Nieves, and Brad Osmus, about to tag out Terry Steinbach, perhaps. Thick pack again. Matt Morris, lots of chrome in here. Ben Broussard, Captain Broussard of the Starship Enterprise. Jason, Mike Schmidt, Phil, Even Nevin, Travis, Bill Blackley, Brian, Eric Anderson, Jerome Williams, Vlad Guerrero Sr., Herbert, Don't Call Me Gaylord Perry, Adam Piot. We've got him unsigned enough in this hot pack. Let's get one signed, shall we? We can't see it. There, and Mr. Rosen, you're going to scoot back to where you belong. Ramon Hernandez Ortiz. Carl Lodenthal. Rodney Choi Fu. Tim Hudson River. Donald Leroy Kelly. Carl, Take My Lodenthal. Adam, That's How Steak Is Done. Edgar Renteria. Ramon David Ortiz, and Mike Goose Gosling. Or Ryan Gosling for all you Gen Zers. Uh-oh, there's another Billy Pierce. We got dupes on the Billy Pierce, and we'll take it because we like Billy Pierce. Definite. One of those guys that time is passing by, but should he have been in the Hall of Fame? Remember, there's a huge backlog for decades that, Hall of Fame quality players just got passed by because there were so many first ballot type people. There's Pujols that were needed to get in, and players like Billy Pierce just got passed by. Too Michael Young on the 87 Mini remake. Alcides Escobar. Now Billy Pierce, nobody remembers him, but he had over 200 victories, bunch of Ks, 7 times an All-Star, and 1945 World Series champ. We'll put him up there with himself. Pedro Martinez did make the Hall of Fame. Eric Patterson did not. Ivan Nova did not. Jones, Pujols, and Helton, all 3 of those will eventually be in. Pujols is the only one not. Wakefield, Sabathia, and Burley. Troy the Dealmaker Kernan says Burley needs to be in. Sabathia is in. Cabrera will be in. And that's it for that card. Will Venable. Housing, James Troy Loney. Uh-oh, what's this right here? That is a cool card. We'll take it. All-Star 68. That's the legit card. Got a little crease there in the corner. Otherwise, superb. Bob Clemente. We like it. We like it a lot. Sometimes you'll get surprises in these hot packs. Unsigned cards, but still really nice. There's Todd Helton, signature rookies. Joe Fontenot, Joe Fontenot, Joe Fontenot, Joe Fontenot. Tony Clark, Tony Clark, Tony Clark. There's Gary Peters from Sharon, PA. He was that great 1960 rookie card where they uncorrected error. They had his picture along with J.C. Martin. And those 2 guys would sign those cards. They would each sign each other's cards. There were 2 pictures. One was the actual player and one was the J.C. Martin. And each one would sign the other card. Kevin Haverbush. I remember he was in the Pirate system. Roy Campy. What the heck? Oh, that's a remake. Whew. 57 remake. Gary Carter tagging out Fred McGriff. 2 Hall of Famers there. Here's Sutton on a remake card. Topps Archives. 88. Sarge on the 73 Outfielders remake. Roy White on the 80 Topps. Bob Gibson on the 65 remake. And Reggie Smith, birthday buddy, on the 67 Archives. 2 more. Man, we're racking them up. That Clemente is awfully fine. Jason Giambi. Mark Grace. Got him in Monday's video. Shannon Stewart. Delgado. Jason Alvarez. Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer. Roberto Hernandez, he of the 1,000 Games Pitch Club. Tim Naring from Cincinnati. He's a good signer. He'll sign at least 2, I think he's down to now. Marty Cordova. Mike Lieberthal. Let's turn these. Torrey Hunter. Omar Vizquel, superb career. Frank Thomas. Todd Hundley. Miguel Cairo. Hideki Arabu. Ken Caminiti. Dimitri Young. Kevin Millwood. Last one here. Remember, I'll leave a link to Josh's page. Go check him out. Join the page. It's very active anyway. You don't have to buy cards. Carlos Beltran. He may be in this year. Kenny Lofton. Upside down here. Let's just flip the whole pack. D'Angelo Jimenez. Scott Podesnik on the Rookie Cup. Ramon Martinez. No, not that Ramon Martinez. The other Ramon. Sean Burrows. Jody Garou. David Mead here on the Pinnacle Shimmer card. Seems Ruben Sierra, Sidney Ponson, Brian Giles, Stud, Nick Johnson, Jermaine Dye, Vinny Castilla, Brad Lidge, Josh Fogg will sign that, Rob Nen, Damian Moss, and the last one is Jay Wong Soo. So that's it. What'd you think? Let me know down below. As always, love to read your comments. Pan out a little bit. And 10 packs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits, and a couple of really nice cards. Ichiro, Clemente, the great one, on the 68 All-Star. Boom! And a bunch of good cards here that we'll go back through, pick out all the Hall of Famers and rookie cards and valuable cards. But that's it. Again, I'll leave a link to Josh's page down below. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you missed last Wednesday's video when we went through some of these 2025 Series 9 Hot Packs, I'll leave a link to that video right there. Thanks for being with me today, and we'll see you soon.